Now that we've identified the problem Herman Miller is experiencing, let's discuss the solution and how the company can implement the new strategy. Herman Miller has overused the retrenchment strategy began during the recession. It's important that the company begins to rebuild and increase their revenue. One way they can do this is by expanding globally through a market development strategy. The best way to do this is by taking advantage of the current manufacturing boom in India and opening a new manufacturing plant in this country. Multiple departments will be used in this implementation. The most important department will be the management. The team should develop a timeline for completion and coordinate the other departments in order to maintain their goals and stay on track. The management team will also be responsible for securing a site for the new plant and can use the current government initiative Make in India to do so. This is a program the Indian government is using to entice manufacturing companies to come to the country. They're developing industrial sites to offer these companies and making it easier for them to come into their country. The management team will also be responsible for securing bids and hiring the contractors for the plant construction. After the completion of the project, the management team will remain on site and train the production staff and managers on the company processes, specifically the just-in-time manufacturing process known as the Herman Miller Performance System. The next department involved will be the finance and accounting. This department is very important as they will be the ones to determine how the project will be financed. With the current favorable exchange rate of India, the power of the US dollar, and the incentives offered by the local government, the developments will cost less than domestic plant development. Herman Miller is currently dependent on creditors more than shareholders for their financing and need to avoid outside financing. For this reason, they should use available cash and a stock issuance to raise the capital needed for the plan. Another important role of the finance and accounting department will be to develop the project budget and track the costs throughout the development. The department will provide information to management on a regular basis and help the implementation team adjust to any changes necessary and monitor all the expenses. The next department involved is going to be the legal department. The legal departments will be responsible for preparing the title documents relating to the procurement of land. They'll also write the contracts and review details of all contractual transactions relating to the development. Another important part that the legal department will do is remaining informed of any documents that must be filed and any actions necessary for Herman Miller to receive the benefits of the Make in India initiative. The next department involved is the Human Resource Management. This department will be responsible for obtaining passports, arranging housing, and filing the permits and forms required for the Herman Miller employees working in India. Throughout the construction phase, HR will recruit managers and employees for the new plant. This department must be certain to follow all the country regulations and comply with any employee benefit requirements and workers' rights. The marketing department is another functional department involved in the implementation. This department will need to develop the marketing plan that will not only emphasize the traditional quality of Herman Miller, but also the benefits that it offers to the customers. The department can use market segmentation and market testing to identify target customers, the demographics, and the approach that should be used with these customers. Another important part is developing relationships with the community. With the entrance into a new country, it's important that Herman Miller builds relationships with the host country. The marketing team can help do this by using promotional activities to interact with business owners and the community and make Herman Miller have a presence in the community, not just as a company, but also as a member of their community. The last department is research and development. This department will be responsible for researching any local resources available and determine how these resources can be used in the product design. It's important that when they design this product that they consider the culture of the area and the types of business in the area. In the next session, you'll learn the backup and controls and what we think Herman Miller really did. Thank you.